enjoy the combo.
All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing well. I'm actually down in Florida, so I don't think I'm too far. I think you're up in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Okay. So I'm SmartyPantsMama. Caroline Murphy is my real name. I have tons of readers. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, can you turn yourself up just a little?
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So my readers are moms. There's a couple dads, but mainly moms who are soccer moms, ballet moms, you name it. And, they're always on the go. And they're coming home after a long day, and they got to make dinner. They got to get kids. Dad often is working late, so it's, she's the ringleader. And we're always looking for some good, easy recipes that are healthy. I'm not just talking something just out of a can, something that's healthy, something fresh, that they can make at home while the kids are tugging at them. Anything that you recommend for moms on the go like that?
Yes, I just went dark. Well, here's one of my favorites I've been talking about all day. Think ground turkey. And here's why. I like to take recipes or recipe ideas and develop multiple dishes. When you think of ground turkey, you think of turkey meatballs, spaghetti and turkey meatballs, meatball sandwiches. You can do turkey meatloaf, turkey sliders. Also, one of the best for children is the turkey tacos.
And adults too. I love
tacos with some shredded iceberg lettuce, some fresh pico de gallo, and a little bit of cheese. That's always a fan favorite. And of course, if you don't want to do the cheese, you can leave it out. But I am a big fan of turkey. And then also grilled chicken, but not just, I think most parents think of white meat when you think of grilled chicken, but for kids, dark meat is a winner. You can grill the dark meat chicken, you can chop it up, and that gives you the nachos. That gives you, even if you want to do, one of the things that I never really see here is sandwich night. When I was a kid, we would literally have sandwiches for dinner. I'm talking about grilled chicken, dark meat or white meats, lettuce, tomatoes, a little bit of light mayo, some homemade French fries with some homemade tater tots, or even some lightly salted potato chips with that Coca-Cola. It's going to give you a really great balance.
That's a great idea. Good idea. Whether sandwiches or even on a wrap or something like that. My daughter,
has so many things to do now. It's just not just the traditional bread, but yes, the wraps is always a good one, and kids love those, and you can make them smaller. So they're like sort of bite sized, but yeah, absolutely, those are some great ones.
Okay. Yeah, I love your idea about the ground turkey. I think that's great. Like moms can maybe even do a big batch of it on a Sunday, and then on Monday throw it with a little taco seasoning, and on Tuesday, do something else in the marinara sauce and make a sauce. So
and let me tell you something also. When you do a ground chili, and it's getting to be winter time. If you take that turkey chili and you serve it over some, white rice, and you add a little diced avocado. I don't know how the avocado is going to work with the kids, but when I make, this is something I actually make and eat. I work out a lot after the gym. I do turkey chili, dice some Hass avocado, a little bit of tomato, and a little light sour cream. Toast points. I take some sourdough bread and a lightly buttered garlic. Perfect.
You're making me hungry, by the way.
Thank you. I hope so.
It sounds delicious. It's a great idea with the chili. I've been reading a little bit about you. You've got some great cookbooks that are out there that definitely sound that would be perfect for a mom. Some really simple recipes to have on hand. Simple is what moms need. I like to cook something extravagant, Friday, Saturday, Sunday when, my husband's definitely part of it and I've got a little bit more time on my hand. But simple and easy is what we need because, honestly, we're just too darn tired at the end of the day.
Well, one of the benefits of being a father, a single father, is, you sort of understand the pattern. It's like it's pick up from school, it's maybe softball, maybe an after school activity, and then you've got to really figure it out. You've got to the laundry, homework, and dinner, and typically you're not going to get them all done, so you just sort of have to think about that. And when I try and develop recipes, whether it's for my colleagues or professional chefs or the single parent, I try to keep in mind the time zone in between, 5 o'clock getting in and trying to get the kids to bed by 8, and of course spend some time with them. So I try to keep that in mind when I think of recipes.
Yeah, yeah, that's the witching hour. That 5 o'clock until they finally go to bed. That's the tough hour.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And what's your advice to moms on, what can they be doing? A number of moms are stay-at-home moms or working at home moms. So they could do a lot of their dinner prep, during the 10, 11 o'clock in the morning hour, just a last-minute piece at night, right before dinner. Any recommendations you have with that?
Absolutely. Here's what I like to think about. I'm always thinking as a professional chef, even when I cook at home. So when I grocery shop, if I know I'm going to use shallots all week, I dice enough shallots. Tupperware is your best friend. It is your best friend. Chop your onions, chop your garlic, chop your tomatoes, anything you're going to use as a major ingredient, absolutely get ahead. Here's another great recipe. If you take a whole chicken and you roast it off, you can pull that chicken, and from that pulled chicken, once you pull it off, you store that. You can make a pasta, you can make chicken salad, you can make a salad with chicken. You just pull that chicken. Think about, the way tacos are made with that pulled chicken. So I try and think about everything I'm going to use throughout the week, and I store even my vegetables. I wouldn't cook all of my vegetables, but I would certainly prep them, like my broccoli. Cut it all up, keep it in a plastic bag, and you can just drop it in the boiling water whenever you're ready. I just try to think ahead like that.
I think that's great. So part of that Sunday getting ready for the week is being your own sous chef and sitting there and prepping all your materials, have it in sealed containers in the fridge so that they stay fresh.
Right.
And that's a great idea.
And then also, if you think about it like this, think about the quiet time in your day. The time for me is 10 to 2. Once the kids are off, I've got a little bit of time. I've taken care of some business. 10:30, I can start, thinking about what I'm going to do. If it's potatoes, I can dice them, store them in water. If it's going to be, cutting my vegetables, cutting my asparagus, I try to really take the time and focus on that, because if you focus that one day for that one moment, you get the week covered.
Okay. That was, I think, the best piece of advice I've had in a long, long time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Definitely something, I'm walking away with this with the ground turkey, the roasted chicken, and pre-cutting and pre-preparing your veggies and all your different things. Cutting up those carrots and everything, and having them on hand. So when it's time for dinner, it's quick, open, toss it in the pot, and
that's right.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. You have really inspired me, and I can't wait to share this info with my readers, and they're going to be thrilled. Anytime I can find a way to save them just 5 minutes, it's huge, for our moms. So
thank you so much. You've been great. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take care. Hope to talk to you again.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.